you. Okay. Learning this shit, okay. Can you hear the game audio? And is it overshadowing my voice? Looks like it's a little high. It might be a little better. And get this shit in order. Right shit. Okay. Hopefully we just kind of rock. Hold the right mouse button. Zoom in on objects or areas you would better. Interact with E. Okay. Bet. Okay. Object inspection. During object inspection, move the mouse around to rotate the objects. When you press E to snap a photo. Okay. Door. Before it was fine.
Cryosleep interrupted.
Oh shit.
Detected.
What the fuck you mean life form, nigga? What's going on? Hey, I ain't no bitch, nigga. Word. Goddamn, bro, I'm tall as hell, aren't I? Golly. Bro, I'm taller than a bitch. I can't go this way. I don't want to go that way. They want me to go that way, but I don't want to go that way. Like, you see what I'm saying though? Like, I don't. Can I? Can't jump. Okay, shift to sprint. Gotta be something I'm missing out here, right? Nobody's in there. Okay. What does all this mean? Vital standard. Oh, somebody else already broke out. Oh. There's somebody else in here with me. Okay. Alright. Can't interact with these. I don't like that sound.
Exit door has been deactivated.
Oh no.
Input override command at exit terminal to activate.
Whoa, what you mean? Was it? What you mean? Exit? There's a nigga right there. There's a motherfucker right there. I don't like how there's people there. I ain't no bitch, nigga. Word. I ain't no bitch. Alright. Okay. What'd that do? What'd that do? I don't like this sound. I hate this sound that's going on right now. Nuh-uh. Nope. See. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I want my mother. I want my mother. I can't get... The fuck was that? Okay. Hey guys, how... You saw that Bucks game earlier? It was was a really good game, wasn't it? Really good. Giannis, I mean, tell me about him. Really good. Good guy. Good player. Steph Curry, too. Hey, you gonna be there for the cookout this weekend? That's what I love to hear. That's what I love to hear. Oh, this is just an area. Oh, can I play some pool? Can I shoot some... Play some pool, man. Like... I wanna play some pool. Hey, y'all wanna play some pool? I got 25 next game. Why are there 2 things missing here? Uh-oh. Alright. Alright, I'm not fat, because it wouldn't let me run. Okay. Can I lift weights? Gotta be buff then, huh? Right? Nah, y'all sissies, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Look, I got one more thing to say. I ain't gonna lie. I never let somebody like put me up like that. Like I ain't gonna lie. What y'all? That's crazy right now. Like y'all really some hoes. You see what I'm saying though? Y'all really some hoes. That's all I gotta say. Yep. Suits. There's like breathing going on almost. We got little plants, okay. So bro, what is that? I hate that sound. Let me get to the next area. I hate this because I gotta get to the next area because I hope. Hey! We in New York. What's going on? What is that sound, bro? They're doing tests on a rat. It looks like. Once again, something's... This one's not working, but this one is. Why are there hands there? I don't know. Butterflies. Butterflies are good, right? They're usually a good sign. Maybe this isn't a scary game. Maybe this is a good... A happy game. Happy. Oof. Damn, hey, yeah, hey, huh, yeah, huh? I was with your bitch. She was sucking. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yup. Uh-huh. Yup. Yup. Uh-huh. Yup. Yup. Talk to me now. Real motherfucking talk. Yeah, hold up. Bro, there's no way, like, all of these boxes, like, you can't interact with them. You know what? I might have missed something back here. Let's run back here. I don't like that door. I don't know if we should go, but you know what I'm saying? Like, can we play some pool? Yeah, can we play some pool? Like, pool? Fog? Right? Can we, like, play this? Please? Maybe? Somewhat? Possibly? No? Okay. Alright. I don't like this. I don't. I'm a horror movie expert, but horror games always fucking get me. Got me when I played Outlast. They got me. They got me. Why are these... Nothing works in here. Nothing... Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all got the L ship. I ain't gonna lie, y'all got the L ship because how this, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, do you see what I'm saying though? Like, y'all got the L ship because everything disconnected. There was smoke coming out the vents over there, right here. See what I'm saying though? Like, nah, they L ship. Got to be L ship. See what I'm saying? All right, let's go through. I ain't no hoe. Alright, I'm a hoe. Come back. No. I'm sorry. I'm a hoe. I'm the biggest hoe you know. I got... No! Let me back. I want my mommy. Man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Gangy. If there was somebody in here, I would have roasted the hell out their ass. The barbecue. What? Hold up. Nah, ain't no way. Hold up. What the... I'm back here. Okay. I just heard something. Okay. Yeah, I'm back here. Oh, fuck I do. Right click's how you zoom in. What that do? Can I open this now? What's different? Something's gonna be different. See, there's a lot of noises going on in that direction, and what like, so I don't know where y'all grew up, but for where I'm from, you don't go in those directions. You see what I'm saying? That's the area where you want to avoid. All right, y'all just be a man. Be a man. Nigga, they looked at me. What? No! I'm too young. I'm too young. I'm too young. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. Nigga, did y'all see their heads turn? Look, they're looking at me. They're looking at me. Nah, what? Nah, you're wildin' though. You I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to y'all earlier. I was trying to shoot some dice, hit the pool table, you know what I'm saying, put 25 a game up, and y'all didn't respond. Now all of a sudden y'all got everything to say. I don't like this. Bro, I hate this sound. Oh my god, this sound is so eerie and so weird. Why y'all snap y'all necks like that? Nah, what's up? Nah, what you wanna do, nigga? Word. What you wanna do then? What you wanna do? Make sure nobody there. What you wanna do? Nah, cause y'all, hey, word. Nah, y'all getting on my nerves. Hockey. Y'all stay where you at. Don't nobody get shot. Okay, I can't go past this area, it looks like. Yep, can't go. Alright, so I gotta do something. That's what that means. You gotta do something. Okay, alright. So we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out together, okay? Touch all these motherfuckers, okay? No interact, no nothing, okay. Can I like... Okay, alright. You didn't like that. Okay, understood. They ain't looking at me no more. Can I hit this? I'm so confused on what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to type numbers? Oh, I gotta type numbers! Oh! Wait. Hold on. Wait, is it this? 0056. 0056. I have a terrible memory, so I'm gonna have to do this in pieces. 0056. Okay. I didn't know you could type that whole time. 0056. 87345. 87345. 87345. 873. 87345. That didn't work. Okay. Alright. That's... I thought that would be it. But that's literally the same number. And it's highlighted here. This wasn't highlighted before, I don't think. So, like, nah, what's up with you? It says green. Green means go. And get the hell up out of here. That's what that means. Go. Push. Shove. Something. Alright, hold up. Maybe there's something over here I need to know. You got the secret? You got the secret, little nigga? Why y'all looking at me, nigga? Word. Alright. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all get me tight. Looking at me. I ain't gonna lie. You especially right here. You a hoe ass nigga. You know that? You know you a hoe ass nigga. You just know that. Word. You just a bitch. Your mama left foot stank. You got 3 girls, so that's on you. my mother. Help me. Y'all niggas in chat over here just goddamn watching me. Goddamn, you see, that nigga fail. If I go over there, I promise you, if I go over there and that little motherfucker get up in any way, shape, or form, he get hit with a 3-piece extra crispy combo. Alright? Popeye sell biscuits, I sell fish. That's what I thought, nigga. Word, you a hoe ass nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. You know that? You are a hoe ass motherfucker. You gonna be next. Look, you looking at me. You gonna be next. You gonna be next. But I heard something. Why can't I go past it? What do I have to do? What you wanna do? Like, nah, like I ain't gonna lie. What's up with this though? Bro, this music gotta stop. I hate this eerie ass sound they got going on. Something I gotta like look for in here maybe? July 69, okay. Real mature. Bro, what the This one's red. Why is red? Why are you red? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. But that's on this side though, right? Maybe it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 just went out, right? Any information about 4? No. Oh, I have to have this zoom in ability for some reason. I have to be finding something. Anything in my thing? Oh, bro, there's nothing here. Like L1. I'm so confused, bro. I'm so lost. Bro, I'm tired of y'all niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of really tired of y'all. Y'all getting on my nerve. Okay, so y'all not the dumbasses I am. Okay, understood. And y'all just gonna watch that happen to me? How we feeling on this game so far? This game is terrifying as hell. The sounds and jump scares have gotten me. That got me right there. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of jumped back a little bit. But I'm tired of these niggas, though. You see what I'm saying, though? I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. Because, like, you see how they looking at me? Like, they look like they want to do something. I don't like how I saw somebody down there and it's telling me to go down there. So I don't like that. We're gonna listen. Is it too late to go back home? Can I go home? We're just in a room. Okay. Okay. We're just in a room. Bruno. Fuck this me. Oh shit. That. I ain't like how that camera zoomed in right there. I thought I was about to get jump scared. I ain't gonna lie. Gonna lie. What's up with this? Okay. MCYQORDD. He's scratched out though. O scratched out. DGGCGCIE. Gangy. I don't know what the fuck none of this means. But B's got a plus on it. B plus. How do I put shit here? You can't grab anything. Like, do I have to, like, click in everywhere? It's got to do with the moons. I know that. I see that, but... 010001 01110010. What does that mean? Why, nigga? I didn't come to this game to play math and do math. If I would want to do that, I would went to cool math for kids. All right, I don't want to do math. Okay, let's get that straight. Cause they wilding right now. Okay. I don't know. I'm assuming this has things to do later on. I'm just gonna go back. Y'all hear how loud my goddamn like knees gotta be? Bro, I gotta have bionic knees, bro. Ain't no way you make that much noise going through a vent in a place you scared of. Hey guys, I can go past this area now. Okay. I play pool now. You guys want to play pool? Now y'all ain't gonna look at me. A whole ass nigga. One scan. Always gonna be a scary area. I'm a real ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really am high key. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm the hottest out for a reason. They didn't put my album on the Hot 100 for no reason now. I'm the hottest nigga out. Okay. Alright. I know some of these shapes. There's a line. There's a couple lines, squiggly lines. I know those. That's a star. You can tell that's a star. Okay, That's a circle. That's Japan. So Japan's got something to do with this. Alright. So Japan's got something to do with this. Keyhole. Okay. That's the music. Nigga, is that you? Ain't no way you making all that noise. Nah, you wildin'. I ain't gonna lie, you the loudest rat I've ever seen in my... Nah, that's Tekashi 6ix9ine. But, nah, you up there, though. You up there. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, somebody messed up the flower. I'm assuming that, like, something happened here that I'm supposed to be paying attention to. That's what I'm trying to look at everything. But I just don't understand this. What the fuck is this? What are we playing? We're playing Tetris? What the fuck is that? There's a cockroach. The cockroach? There's some type of fly. A flying ant. Okay, cool. Butterflies, once again. Let me try to remember this. Maybe the butterfly pattern changing. Purple, yellow, red, blue, red, blue. Is that yellow? It's yellow. Yeah, that's yellow. Yellow, blue, blue. Alright. We got that damn pat. Shut the hell up, nigga. Hey, you got going on? If I can whoop your ass. Oh, okay. See, I don't like this game. I want my mama. Mommy. Where's my mommy? Where's my mommy? Can I hold somebody? Hey, guys. Hey, I'm back. Hey, even though y'all looked at me weird earlier, like, I just want y'all to know, like, y'all are like my only friends. And, like, I don't like being up here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be like y'all. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna sit my ass up here with y'all. I don't like this. There's a sprint button for a reason. I feel like I'm gonna have to run from something eventually. And I didn't like the sound of that over there. That was terrifying, to say the least. I ain't like that sound. I ain't like somebody gonna be over here. I'm a real ass nigga. I'm a real ass nigga. Hell yeah, I am. Why am I spawning here now? Why can't I go back to my friends? I want to see my friends. Why did you take my friends away from me? Why did you take my friends away from me? Hey, this wasn't here before. Hey. Chat, this wasn't here before, right? I'm not tweaking. I can't. No, there's no way. I'm not tweaking. I swear this wasn't here before. I swear this wasn't here before. That might have been there. I wasn't paying attention. I don't think that was there either, though. Can I, like, interact with these things? Oh, I can. Am I... The fuck was that? The fuck was that? I'm starting to think that we aren't here alone anymore. That's not P. I ain't gonna lie. Now there's two. Nope. I go through that room, something gonna happen. I know. Ain't no bitch though. Never mind. I'm a bitch. The biggest bitch of them all. Someone called me the bitchiest bitch. Can't push that. Uh-huh. Right? Why am I in the infinite loop? Can I hit this one? No. Why am I in the loop? It's an infinite loop. This is how the game ends. You just go through this loop a million times. 66 degrees. Okay. Pay attention to the small details. Ain't no food taken. Them motherfuckers still there. That's still the same. Okay. Alright. Help. Uh-huh. No, you need to help me, nigga. The hell is we talking about? You talking about some help? Nah, nigga, you need to help me. Fuck is you talking about? Still 66 degrees. Okay. Alright. So we paid... I never paid attention to these, but they all say 0. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something for it to be keep looping like this, right? Gotta be. You're missing something. Maybe they just want me to go through it enough times. I don't know. That's still the same. July of the year 2069. Our four founders came upon us this year to propose a brand new technology called a ship. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just here to I don't get fined. Can I, like, what the fuck do I have to do? Do I have to weight lift? What the hell is, like, what's the stipulations with this? I took a picture of this shit and that motherfucker screamed in my ear. Food's not being eaten. Still says help. This shit's the same. That shit's the same. It's still 66 damn degrees. Do I sit on the bench? What the fuck do I do? What is this? Time and space. Phase 8. Can be 9. There's a human here, right? Because there's a writings on the wall. Okay. Alright. We're 30 minutes into this game and I've gone nowhere, I feel like. Yeah, these lights are for sure going out the further I go. So, you know what? It would be cool just to sit here and play pool. It would be. That'd be something cool, right? That'd be good stream content. Let's play pool. Let's sit. Let's just calm down, okay? Let's calm down. Let's play some pool. Some relaxing pool. I feel like once I go through this door, something loud is going to happen to my ears. No. Okay. All right. Understood. I apologize for doubting you. Yep. You still need help. Okay. All right. 4. Sure. Let's go through. Okay. Who the hell cooking popcorn? Nigga, who the hell cooking popcorn? They. Nah, they might have something for me. Why am I tripping? Oh, my pot closed. My fault, gangy. My fault, then. You going crazy in there, ain't you? Indeed, my brother. Indeed. Hey, I fuck with your work. Hey, I never thought in my life I'd meet Kid Cudi in person. That's crazy. They got to give it up for Kid Cudi, man. Got to give it up for him. Never thought I'd meet him in person. Man, oh man. Do I love your music, man. Do I love it. Your music is amazing. Man, I sorry, I don't mean to be a fanboy, but man, oh man. It was nice meeting you, man. It was really nice meeting you. That's crazy. Kid Cudi, everybody. Kid Cudi. Man. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh fucking hell, I can't play this game, nigga. That scared the fuck out of me. Holy fuck. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, my heart sank. Oh shit, that got me. I don't want to touch this because then I'm locked into this screen, but fuck it, we real ass niggas. Don't remember the numbers from that, so I'm just gonna keep going. I don't like how that light's flickering. That's gonna. Hey, you stay up there, Kid Cudi. We good. My niggas, what's going on, man? I feel like I ain't see y'all, Phil. How the wife and kids, man? How the wife and kids? They good? Hey, that's what I love to hear, man. I love to hear positive. You know what I'm saying? Positivity and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was. Look, hey, I mean what I said back then when I first met y'all, man. Y'all some real cool guys. You know that? Y'all some real cool dudes, man. Y'all some real motherfucking cool guys. Y'all know that? Y'all my boys, man. Y'all will never do nothing to me, right? Right? Oh, oh, so I need to pay attention to this. Oh. Oh, okay, that's my bad. I wasn't paying attention to that. Let's guess though. Here, sure. Boom. Yep, that's where it goes. I know it for sure. Like this. Me scared. Me's a scared guy. I think Kid Cudi gonna come after me or something. So how the fuck we go from... How we go from... You know what? I know what it was. I was high off LSD. I figured the game out. I was high off LSD. Had to be. Because ain't no way in hell we go from July of 69 to February of 1600. Ain't no, and I'm still alive? That's over 1,000 years. That's over 1,500 years. 1,500 years done went by. And I'm still alive? There's only two explanations. Either I'm Jesus and I ain't got nothing to be scared of, or this motherfucker lying to me. It was never July of 69. It was never July of 60-9. They lied to me. The damn Democrats. I love when oh, plants are dying. Oh, yeah, I see. I noticed that. Don't y'all love when people in politics say, I hate to get political, and then give their whole political spiel? Love that. My favorite part. That's not the same. That's not the same. I can tell you, I do remember, that is not the same. I gotta pay attention to the purple. Okay. But these motherfuckers moving now. Uh-oh. Okay. The rat is gone. Where'd Takashi go? Ain't no way they took Takashi like that. Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no fucking way. Man, oh man, ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way they took Takashi away like that, man. But these motherfuckers are moving now. Like the wings are moving. It's still green and red. I gotta figure out where does that, like, crescent moon go? That's what I gotta figure out. My mommy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to be on this ship. I just want to go out. Gotta click my heels twice, be like Dorothy. I ain't no bitch. I'll beat your ass. Yeah, come out of nowhere. I'll beat the fuck out your dumb ass, nigga. That's what the fuck I thought. Yeah, see, these niggas pussy up here. Like always. Like always, these niggas pussy. Indeed. This shit's starting to, yeah, okay. So I see the more and more I go in type shit, yep, Now if I go through this damn door and there's another jump scare, I'ma fuck somebody up. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready to fight, nigga. Word. I'm ready. Okay. Alright, so now we're in this. All right. So, few things to note here. I don't know if this is going to come to fruition. These are dying, right? These plants are dying, but these plants are growing. So maybe my friends back there, the right ones, the left ones are dying, like that one dude that fell off, and these are, and the ones on my right are growing. So I got to pay attention to that. Like, see what I'm saying? Pay attention to that, because it looks like these are dying. Never mind, hold up. Now everybody, now. Alright. So, like I was saying back here, so these like are. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get to the end of this loop, and that motherfucker gonna jump at me or grab me or something. Watch. Watch what I say. I ain't got, there's nothing else here to see but that right there. I'm interacting with this one. Oh, your hand. Scary. Scary thing. I'm terrified. And then this motherfucker is just going to jump out at me. It looks all the same. There's a thing right there. I don't like how there's a thing right there. Ain't no things. Oh, that is there. Okay, no, I'm tripping. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Look at the ice on that motherfucker. Goddamn knuckles, boy. What the hell? Hey, you got money, don't you? I know you Jeff Bezos, ain't you? You Jeff from the future, Jeffy B. I know you. You can't fool. Hey, somebody with that type of money, you'd have to ship. You'd have the money to troll me in the ship. Man, I knew Jeffy. I knew this whole thing was a hoax. I knew it was Jeffy B the whole time. I knew it was Jeffy B the whole time, man. I knew it. Why I heard walking behind me? Hold up. Ain't no way. Yeah, there's more plants there. There's even more plants here. So the plants on the left side are dying. Never mind. I'm just, I guess, blind. You got that ice on you, huh? Oh, ass nigga. I took a pick in your hand. What you gonna do about it? I'm getting it back in blood, pussy. I'm getting it back in blood. I'm getting it back in blood. Yeah, you heard me. Come get it back in blood. Word. Nah, these niggas think I'm pussy nowadays. Why that one open? Why that? Kid Cudi's still locked up. This one open. I don't want to play this anymore. I want to go home. Me wants to go home. Me's wants to go home. That's more broken. That is more broken. All right. Well. So, what I've come to is you are alive. My fault, Gangy. My fault. You know what? I didn't mean to fool you playing that early. My fault. My fault. I'm sorry. Stop growling at me, nigga. I said I'm sorry. Thank you. Alright, this nigga wanna fight. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, you gotta see me hit. Nah, word. Nah, you got it. Ain't gonna lie, Gangy. Now, you can stop growling now. Now, I can get on to what I was saying is, I know my boys on the right side. Nah, I'll wait till he's done. You done now? Alright, so what I was saying was, my boys on the... Alright, this motherfucker don't want to let me talk. You know what? I just gotta fight this nigga straight up. Nah, cause you on my dick crazy right now. You on my dick crazy. I like this music. Maybe my answer for this is here. Okay, so you got the left one here, and the other one on the other side. Illogical. It's 4 spots. Crescent moon. Oh, these are the photographs. I'm trolling. Maybe you put them in order of when you got them. See, now these are red. Yeah, now these are red. Yeah, these are red now. Okay, so C is for that one, okay? And then you got the other side, which it should have me checked off. It's done, right? You need that one. Alright. C I blank IE. The fuck are we spelling? The fuck word? No way, right? No, that's... I look for it. I gotta be spelling out the word, right? Why? This one is why. This one is why. Okay. Here maybe, I don't know. What is this symbol? This one's Y. Is that R? Yes, R. So R. So we have R and Y. R blank YI blank E. That doesn't make sense. Chat, hold up, I'll be right back. I'm back. We got R and Y. These yellow things are only placed in places where there's something that has to happen. It looked like, right? Hey, I think your oxygen things failed, my guy. Just, oh yeah, you're about to die. You are the ones living. Except maybe this one, I don't know. I don't know what he got going on. Nice. And y'all, that's gonna be the conclusion of the stream. If y'all enjoyed, make sure to drop a like button. Because if you think I'm going to go out there and fight that nigga, you got 2 or 3 or a million things coming to you. Alright? I ain't going to lie to you, gangy. That nigga look, he going to fuck me up. They didn't give me no fighting tutorials in this game. They didn't give me no punch button, no kick button, no none of that. They didn't give me no controls. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna end it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If I walk up to that nigga, I ain't no bitch. I'll fight your ass. Word. I ain't scared of you, nigga. I ain't scared of you, nigga. I ain't scared of you, nigga. What this nigga think he got going on? Damn, this nigga fucked up the ship. He took my pool balls! Hey, y'all just gonna sit here and let this happen. We're supposed to play pool later for $25 a game. And this dumbass nigga just gonna take it and run. Nah, he a hoe ass nigga, bro. I was trying to play pool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to play pool with my boys. You know what I'm saying? They got my back type shit. And he a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. He a hoe. Now we in July 69 again. Okay, alright. So now y'all just trying to play games with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Genki fucked up this area. Ain't gonna count to you. He killed Takashi! Probably deserved. But he killed... Man, this nigga is out of control. I gotta put an end to this nigga. Look at the destruction this nigga's doing. Fuck was that? That's behind me. Who this goddamn door, nigga? Okay. Rat's gone. We're going backwards. We in this loop again, huh? Ain't we? Another loop. Woohoo. Another fucking loop. They killed my butterflies! Nah, Genki fucked up. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta fuck this nigga up for that. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, fuck everything in this now. I ain't gonna lie. Get to the end of it. I gotta fuck this nigga up for that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You fucked up for that one. And you fucked up the flower. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, yeah, you gotta go. You got to get out of here, my guy. Okay, there's something I need to look for, I guess. Okay, never mind. Ain't in there. He broke out of there, I'm assuming. Kid Cudi's still in there. What just happened? Oh, he killed me. Oh, because I guess I went past without getting this the whole time. Okay. That's fine. He ain't gonna kill me now, right? Now, I ain't gonna lie, Genki fucked up for that one though, right? Chat, Genki is wild for that. He is wild for that. Alright, well, I took your little picture. I took your little picture. That's what you need to see. That ass. Now pop down from the ceiling again. I'll whoop your ass. Oh shit. That light completely turned off now. It ain't blinking no more. Alright. What's up, Genki? Genki fucked up, right? I ain't gonna lie, Genki. Y'all agree. Genki fucked up, bro. Shit, I keep forgetting you gotta. Okay. So we got a full one this time, okay? Full one. Tight shit, tight shit. So. Wait. This is the why. This one's a full, but not crescent. Like the crescent's missing. I keep forgetting. So D. So this one's D. This one's Y, right? I think, right? Yeah, Y. Yeah. Okay. So we got D. We got D. D. Full thing. Full thing. Y. Yeah. We got DY. What was the other one? What was D? This one's D. First one's D. Bottom one is E2? That's what it, no. That's a crescent. I don't remember why. DY. DYY. Okay, so we got two. What the fuck does this spell then? What the fuck is there two Y's for? I don't know. There's no way that another. Like somewhere. I don't really know. I don't really care at this moment. I gotta fuck this nigga up because he killed my butterflies. I ain't gonna lie. I was fucked up. Now I know what to look out for. I ain't scared no more. He cut off all the lights, so. He's back in February 1600 again. Gotta look. You just gotta look for the yellow thing. That's where, like. Oh, I'm not scared of you anymore. You make these eerie ass sounds all you want now. I done seen you now. I ain't scared of you. There's a heart rate thing going on right now. There you go. We got last clue. Now it's just about trial and error. Now it's just about trial and motherfucking error. Make sure so this nigga don't kill me again. Yep, I did it. Now everything cut back on. Y'all hear that? Somebody singing. Closed again. Why is it closed again? Oh, Kid Cudi still know. Look like Yankee fucked up. Oh, the radio's turned on. I was kind of vibing that music though. Oh, I can't leave. Alright, so something has to be wrong. We got a full left. Hold on, let me see what that is. This one. W. The fuck are they trying to spell? We got D, 2 Y's, and a fucking W. What the fuck are they trying to spell? Oh. Oh, this just tells me. Oh, okay. I'm tripping. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Okay, so this just tells me. So take everything out. I R A I. Oh. Rolling. One is right. A usually goes second, right? A usually is the second. Oh my. The fuck was that writing? You gotta click it. Okay, so this is right. Okay, there we go. FTUL. That probably is. Okay. Cool. Puddle. Okay. Who was that nigga? Jeff Bezos? I can't run anymore. Jeff Bezos? You there? Oh, it's taking me through all like how all they died. Jeffy? You here? Jeff? Jeff? Hey, Jeffy, it's me. You here? Okay, maybe I was supposed to do something.
Warning, life form detected. Please proceed to the nearest exit terminal.
0056. That's the game? That was something. Chat, is that W game? W or L game? W or L game? W or L game? I think that was a W ass game. I enjoyed it. That was the game. Okay. All right. How we play now? Lonely is a man without love. I don't know. What should we play? Okay, I actually didn't even do everything achievement wise. Like 2 I missed. Or what they. What's the move, chat? Lonely as a man without love. We could react to some videos. I'm down with that. With Jimmy High Roller video. Watch this KD video. I'll react to that. Is it popping up on let me go back to my life. Here we go. Okay. React some. Let's react some, shall we? Let's be a W reactor. Not an L reactor. Let's be a W reactor, okay? A W. yeah, Jacob. And that game is free. That game is free, and it's actually a really good game. I enjoyed it. I really did. That was a very fun game to play. Let's watch.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Paul, Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson, Stephen Curry, Jason Tatum, Brandon Ingram, John Morant, Jalen Brown, DeAndre Ayton, Kyrie Irving, Pascal Siakam, Desmond Bane, Jordan Poole, Brandon Clark, Carl Anthony.
Before we continue, let me go refill my drink. Let's do that. Shall we? Fill my cup. Then we get to all right, let's get on with the video. Volume up. Is it low? Is it low?
Donovan Mitchell, Klay
We can do Podol after this.
Thompson, and Nikola Vucevic. Now, you may be asking yourself, why did I just name 26 random NBA players with absolutely no context? Well, they're not random. These are all the players who have outplayed Kevin Durant in the first round of the NBA playoffs. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but never, ever did I think I'd see the day where Brandon Clark outperforms Kevin Durant in the playoffs. And yet here we are. After being held as the favorites coming into the 2022 NBA season, the Nets have been
which they never should have been. Let's get that. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's get that clear. They should have never been the favorites. They were by far way, way, way overrated. They should have never been. Volume 7 needs to go up. Oh, yeah, y'all tell me if volume's good. Is volume good? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Is volume like low? I put it up a lot. And I even put it up on OBS. Yeah, it's up now. Okay. But let me get back to. I'll put it up a lot. The volume's low. What I will say is that they should have never been the fucking favorites. This was a fantasy created by basketball fans that aren't really fucking actual fans. The volume's low. And they put this aura around the Nets because they have two of the top ISO penetrators of all time. That doesn't attribute to wins. It doesn't. Sorry to tell you the truth. It does not attribute to wins. It just does not. You got to know the game of basketball. The game of basketball is more than just isolation. If it was just isolation, then Allen Iverson would be the GOAT. But he's not. Wanna know why? Because there's other things that go into the whole game of basketball. And the Nets team was awful other than Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Terrible defensively, no size. They didn't have anything. They had a bunch of old players just like the Lakers, but they play in the Eastern Conference where it's easier to make the playoffs. And therefore, they were put on this pedestal. Kevin Durant's not LeBron James. Kevin Durant is not Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kyrie is not Anthony Davis. Well, kind of a little bit. They both don't play games. But Kyrie is not. If you ask me right now today, who would I rather have, Kyrie Irving on my team or Drew Holiday? I'm taking Drew Holiday 10 out of 10 times and not looking back. Why? Because I cannot trust. Since 2016, I have not been able to trust Kyrie Irving on the basketball court. He's either hurt, doesn't want to play, or he's very streaky. I would much rather a consistent Drew Holiday. 10 out of 10 times. Not even close.
Of Kevin Durant's career. Is this the worst playoff run we've ever seen from an NBA superstar? Or is Durant just the latest addition to a long list of all-time greats with all-time playoff meltdowns? Today's video is brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets faster and... The date is May 7th, 1995. The Chicago Bulls are facing the Orlando Magic in the second round of the NBA playoffs. Michael Jordan had just returned to the NBA 6 weeks prior after his first retirement and was still shaking off the rust. The Bulls knew the Magic were going to be a tough matchup, but at the time, no one knew just how dominant this Magic squad was. Only 27 years later can we look back on this game and say that it would go down as the worst playoff performance in Michael Jordan's entire career.
Finishing off Charlotte on Thursday night. Jordan clogging the clock.
Yeah, because he was going against the actual good team. Isn't that crazy? Chat, isn't that crazy how when Michael Jordan goes against an actual good team and not just phonies in the playoffs, that Shaq and Penny, that he lost? Oh my God, Michael Jordan lost a playoff game. I mean, you would never thought. He's 6-0 though. Like that's all anybody talks about. He's 6-0 though. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. He was 6-0, so it doesn't matter. I mean, you fucking give me a break, bro.
Jordan slicing through, and that is rejected. And didn't get one there. Michael Jordan Pippen, Kukoc, Longley up front, Jordan, and Armstrong at the guard. Michael to the field.
And that's his favorite spot on the floor for that spot-up jump shot. Shot it very well.
Jim Gray over at the
I thought Michael Jordan never turned the ball over. Crazy.
Jordan.
I thought Michael Jordan never missed a shot.
Under 3 minutes to go in the third. Jordan did not have the
Another
shot.
turnover.
Now Grant over
We don't talk
there.
about these games though. We don't, as Michael Jordan stands, they don't talk about this game though. Never. Never talk about this game. Because Michael Jordan has to be
19
pretended
points,
like he's a god.
8 turnovers, 36% from the field, and 0 for 2 from 3. The worst playoff stat line of Michael Jordan's career. The Bulls went
Not
on to
the
lose
worst,
this
actually.
game,
Not-
and
that's actually
Michael
not the
ended
worst
up with a game score of 2.6. An average playoff game score from an average NBA player is about 8, which means that for a single game, Michael Jordan played considerably worse than an average player. On that night, MJ wasn't the best player on the court, or the second, or third, or fourth. In fact, Michael had one of the worst games of anyone that suited up that night. This is the first, and probably last time you'll see MJ at the bottom of any sort of list on this channel.
I can pull up
And
multiple
I bring
games
up
where
this
he was.
infamous 1995 playoff game because after seeing Kevin Durant play in this year's playoffs, I began to wonder, how bad can things truly get for an NBA superstar? It's one thing to miss some shots, get on a bad run and find yourself struggling to get out of it. It's a completely different thing to collapse for an entire playoff series as your team gets swept out of the first round of the playoffs. In Durant's 14-year NBA career, I have never seen him play or even act like this on the court. KD was playing so bad that I was genuinely wondering if he was dealing with some sort of serious injury. Are KD and Kyrie beefing or something? Did Durant bet against the Nets in this series? I'm being serious, those are genuine questions. I've never seen Durant look so hesitant and disengaged and just off. The last time we saw KD in the playoffs, he was averaging 35 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists a game, while carrying the Nets and nearly taking down the eventual champs in the Bucks by himself. What happened? Just take a look at KD's playoffs numbers throughout his career. There's a steady increase in production and efficiency for over a decade. Even last season, at 32 years old, after not playing basketball for a year, his numbers were still off the charts. Now, here's his scoring numbers from this year's playoffs. I'm looking at a cliff right now. From the Kevin Durant we all know and love, to this player that seems so unsure in himself and his abilities. We all watched.
I want everybody to understand. Look at this graph right here. Look at it. Look at it. Before he went to Golden State, he was not that guy in the playoffs. He just wasn't. He was not that guy. I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. He wasn't. Before, in 2013, he had a very, very good playoffs. That was Russell Westbrook's fault. But just look at his field goal percentage. It's very, very good, right? But his averages are 28, 20, 20, 28. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're very average. And then he hit 30, and obviously in 2013. Kevin Durant is the most talented scorer we've ever seen, but he does not have, what Kevin Durant doesn't possess is he doesn't have the mentality that Kobe and Bron and MJ, Kareem, Magic, all those guys had that mentality of, if they had Kevin Durant's talent, they would all of them would have been the GOAT. But they didn't. And they still went out there and produced in the playoffs. I don't give a fuck if you're the greatest scorer I've ever seen, which Kevin Durant is. He does not produce like the greatest scorer we've ever seen. Michael Jordan for his career averaged 33 points a game. Michael Jordan isn't even in the top 3 of greatest scorers I've ever seen. But you want to know what Michael Jordan was great at? Fucking doing the job of scoring the basketball. Because he was efficient and he did it. Kevin Durant does not do it. In 2021 he did. Last year he did against the Bucks. He was doing this fucking thing. That was the first time I saw Kevin Durant be fucking Kevin Durant. That was the first time in his entire career where I saw him say fuck everybody else. Fuck everybody else's feelings. I'm going to go out there and drop my points. No, 29 isn't bad, but 29 is bad when we're talking about the great scorers of all time. Michael Jordan averaged 33 a game. Kobe Bryant is, I think, at like 27 or 28. But he had multiple playoffs where he averaged over 33 points a game. Braun, when he was carrying those lonely Cavs teams, was averaging 35. I'm saying if you are more talented than those guys and you, for career, aren't averaging more than them, then stop telling me that you are the best scorer of all time. But you can't be. You can't be. You can't be. You can't be the best scorer of all time without the production. Michael went out there and did it for an entire playoff career. Kobe went out there and did it for an entire playoff career. Braun went out there and did it for an entire playoff career. What has Kevin Durant done outside of Golden State, where he had literally the best team of all time around him? He went to the finals in 2012, and what else has he done? The rest of his OKC career, he did nothing. The rest of it, Golden State happened. And then when he went to the Nets, what has happened? Kevin Durant lost to Giannis last year because Giannis outplayed him. Giannis did. Giannis was dropping 40 a game. Not actually, but like he was, you know what I'm saying? Like he was going out there dropping 40. Kevin Durant dropped 50 one time, and everyone's clamoring over, oh, if his shoe wasn't over the line. Kevin Durant's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying he's trash. But what you have to understand is there's more to the game of basketball than just scoring. And Kevin Durant in his OKC days was not a great defender. His Golden State days was not a great defender. No matter how much everyone wants to hype up his defense in Golden State, oh, he was so good defensively. He played against LeBron. No, he was a terrible defender. Not terrible, but he was very bad. And he's very bad with the Nets. He's not a good defender. All right? Stop that notion. People hyped up his defense in Golden State because he had people around him like Draymond and Clay that were doing the defense for him. He never stopped LeBron. So get that notion out of there. Stop it. Kevin Durant is great. Kevin Durant is the best scorer I've ever seen in my life. He's not the greatest scorer I've ever seen in my life.
This series unfold, and we saw just how bad he was playing. But the extent of his troubles goes much further than you may think. The Nets are the only team that didn't win a single playoff game in this year's playoffs. This is the same team that was favorited to win the finals at the start of the season. Well, almost the same team, with the subtraction of James Harden and the addition of Ben Simmons.
He doesn't have the heart. This guy doesn't have it. There's no dog.
Ben Simmons.
There's no dog
Like
in the
that,
guy.
Ben Simmons.
He's soft.
But I asked myself, is this the worst playoff run from a superstar ever? There's been some bad showings over the years. Playoff series that made us question the entire legacy of a player, monumental choke jobs. But was Kevin Durant's first round series against the Celtics one of the worst we've ever seen from an all-time talent?
By far.
Well, I checked. I searched through
By far.
hundreds of
I don't care
playoff
what the
series by
numbers
some
say.
of the
It's by
greatest
far.
players in
Just
NBA
open your eyes
history.
and look.
And the answer may not be what you expect.
I don't care.
Okay,
It
so
is.
here's a chart of the worst playoff performances by all-time greats over the last 40 years, with game score on the y-axis and...
Look, all right, no, so this is another problem I have. Worst playoff struggle. I guarantee that LeBron James, the LeBron thing he's talking about is 2011. Look at how many others had way worse series than him. But it's talked about that LeBron James was so bad in 2011 that it's talked about like you would think it is the worst by far. And it's not. It's not. LeBron James averaged 18, 8 and 6 or something like that. And he was bad in the fourth quarter. I'm not sitting here defending 2011 for LeBron. I'm not doing that. But what we have to stop doing is sitting here and acting like the media hasn't manipulated everyone's mind to think that LeBron James in 2011 is the worst basketball player we've ever seen. It's not. It was the one thing Michael Jordan fans could run to because they know that that LeBron is better than Mike. I don't care who you think the GOAT is. Listen. There's a side of me that thinks Kobe's better than Mike. There is. And if somebody came up to me and said Kobe's better than everyone that ever lived, I would not sit here and argue with them. But what I will not take is Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James, because he is fucking not. He's just not. At any fast aspect of the game. He's not. He's not a better scorer. I know people want to go to that. Scoring, Listen. See, this is what casual fans don't understand. Basketball, when it comes to scoring, it's not just about when you can put the ball in the hoop. Who can you get involved? Can you run an offense through you? That is what makes a entire score better. Yeah, the numbers look great for Michael Jordan. He averaged more points per game. But who's running the offense? Scotty. Michael Jordan never once in the playoffs had to take the load of scoring and getting everyone else involved. LeBron has been asked to do that his entire career. Michael never once did that. He was all about scoring. And if people gravitate to that, people gravitate to, just like they do with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving nowadays. They gravitate to, you could just score the ball. You're very good. That's not what basketball's about. Winning basketball is not about just you scoring. If Scottie Pippen never existed, Michael Jordan would have 0 rings. And I guarantee that. 0. But Scottie was there to play defense on their best player. I know it's a notion that Michael Jordan's a great defender. He was an all-time great defender. Listen, he was a great defender. But who was guarding the number one guy every single night? Scottie fucking Pippen was. Scottie's a better defender than Mike. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. Just because Mike has been a media darling for 30 years and he won the MVP and the DPOY that he shouldn't have won that year, by the way, in one season, doesn't mean he's a better defender than Scottie. He's not. He's not a better defender than Scottie. Stop it. No, I don't want to hear that shit. Stop it. Listen, Scottie was the glue to that team. Mike was the best player. Scottie was the glue to bring it all together. And without Scottie, Mike would have no rings. No rings. I can guarantee you, though, if D-Wade, if Bron never went to Miami, I can almost guarantee you Bron still would have won the ring. I promise you he still would have won. At least one ring. Not saying he would be what he is now. Yes, Dennis is a better defender than Mike. He is, yes. Dennis is one of the best defenders of all time. Yes, Dennis is a better defender. So for people to say Michael Jordan's this all-time great defender, top 3 of all time, top 5, when he had 2 defenders on his own team better than him, it's literally you're tricking yourself. You are literally, what people do is they trick themselves with Michael Jordan. They trick themselves. Stop it. And this graph is so fucking stupid. Because, like, I'm telling you, like I said, LeBron in 2011, that's what that series is right there for Bron. And all of a sudden, everyone's been brainwashed by the fucking media for 30 years that Michael Jordan's so great. And then when LeBron had that bad meltdown in 2011, it's been put in everyone's mind that, he played like a fucking role player. He played like the worst player of all time. Stop it.
Net rating on the x-axis. Now, I only included seasons once a player reached their prime, and immediately there's some key points that jump out. This region right here is the legacy tarnishing region. If a player has a playoff series that lands them in this region, it will inevitably lead to harsh criticisms of that player.
Like I said, this graph is stupid for that reason. Michael Jordan's worst playoff series was 19 on the game score and 3 net rating because he was fucking scoring all the time. Yeah, okay.
And their abilities as a whole. Within this region, you'll find a handful of the worst playoff series by some of the greatest players of all time. But you know what series you won't find in this region? LeBron's 2011 Finals against the Mavericks, one of the all-time biggest playoff meltdowns in NBA history, and it's not even close to one of the worst series by a superstar that we've...
See how these numbers are dumb? See how these numbers are dumb? I want everybody to understand that. See how stupid they are. Because that Finals run by LeBron, while I don't think it is one of the worst, it is still really bad. So stop it. Stop it with that. Stop it. LeBron was absolutely not LeBron and terrible in that series. So let's stop it. But these numbers will make you think that, oh, like I just want to soliloquy say, oh, LeBron did have the one of the worst series. He didn't. Of all time, he didn't. But he was still very bad. And these numbers that have Michael Jordan at the top show that, oh, Michael really wasn't that bad in that series. No, he was fucking terrible. Stop it.
Ever seen. Here's Stephen Curry's 2016 Finals performance, where after winning the first and only unanimous MVP in league history, Curry had an absolute meltdown in the finals. His team blew a 3-1 lead, and to this day, he hasn't heard the end of it. As monumental as LeBron's collapse was in 2011, Curry's collapse in 2016...
I still think that LeBron was terrible, absolutely god-awful in that series in 2011. God-awful. Don't get that twisted. But it's not one of the worst. But these numbers don't support that. Because the darling of Michael Jordan is still at the top.
Was even worse. Or what about Kobe Bryant's disastrous performance in the 2004 NBA Finals, where in his prime, Kobe averaged just 22 points per game on 38% shooting from the field and a dreadful 17% shooting from three.
And see, that's just not correct. That's not correct. That's not how bad he played. He didn't play that bad. All right? He didn't. Stop it. Legacy charging? No, he did not. That was not something that I'm going to sit here and say, Kobe, oh, you could have done better. Yes, he could have done better, but Jesus Christ, let's stop it. Stop the fucking condensation that these. Oh my God, I gotta get on. I got. You know what? I'm going to release my podcast here soon because I got to talk about shit like this.
For the series, the Lakers nearly got swept by the Pistons, winning just one game in the series, and Kobe would walk away from those 5 games with the worst playoff stretch of his entire career. This was one of the worst playoff series by a superstar in league history. But somehow, Shaquille O'Neal matched this piss-poor performance with a meltdown of his own in the 2006 NBA Finals. With Dwayne Wade carrying the load for the Miami Heat, Shaquille O'Neal had the worst stretch of playoff games in his entire career. 14 points and 10 rebounds a game, while shooting just 29% from the free throw line and being an all-out liability on defense. His average game score throughout this 6-game series, 9.6. Literally equal to that of an average performance by an average NBA player in the finals. The man scored 5 points in Game 2 and just 9 points in Game 6. This series should have been a huge black mark on Shaq's legacy, but it's not. 16 years later, and no one even remembers the fact that Shaq was getting benched in the NBA Finals. But wait, it gets worse, because back in 2014, Dwayne Wade put together the worst finals appearance by a superstar in modern NBA history.
Yes.
15-3 and 3 a game on 43% shooting and finishing.
And what people to defend LeBron here, people will sit here and hold the 2014 finals against him. Listen to the numbers he just said. That's Dwayne Wade we're talking about. And he averaged that for as the second best player on the team? I mean, we're talking about role player numbers. We're talking about somebody that's supposed to be a superstar. Because his knees weren't with him anymore. Stop it, man. Stop,
the series with an average game score of just 7.9 and a net
I don't give
rating
a fuck about the
of
game
negative
score.
7.8.
I could care less about the fucking net rating. Fuck all those stats.
In the finals,
People,
kind of makes you wonder how
people use these exact same stats to say Jokic is one of the best of all time. Stop it. No, listen to you. Stop it.
a performance like this went free of virtually any criticism. Maybe in the moment Stephen A. Smith spouted out a well-worded monologue, but that's about it. 8 years later, and this series collapse from Dwayne Wade might as well have never even happened. And believe it or not, there have been multiple superstars that virtually never had a bad playoff run. Here's Tracy McGrady's worst playoff series against the Jazz in 2007. Here's Dirk's worst playoff series against the Rockets in 2005. Larry Bird and Kawhi Leonard have never had a bad playoff series once they entered their prime. And with impossibly great consistency is Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan, pretty much being the best all the time no matter what.
Yeah,
So
Ooh,
if these are the
tell me
worst
about
playoff
it.
series by some of the greatest players of all time, where does Durant's round 1 series against the Celtics land? Well, right here. Far from some of the worst playoff runs we've ever seen.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? These numbers don't mean fucking nothing.
Did Durant have a good first round series? No, far from it, especially by his standards. But let's look at the big picture here. The man averaged 26, 7, and 6 a game and nearly had a 40-point triple-double in the closing game of the series. Now sure, we're used to seeing even more from Kevin Durant, and the fact that the Nets got swept out of the first round certainly doesn't help his case. But I mean, which is worse? Putting together a masterpiece of a choke job in the finals with a championship on the line, or together a masterpiece of a choke job in the finals?
That stat line right there is better than anything Kevin Durant put up in the first round, except for Game 4, where he fought for his life.
Finals with a championship on the line, or getting bounced out of the first round of the playoffs long before you even had a shot. If you think this is the worst meltdown from a superstar in the playoffs, I've got some news for you.
4
It's
for
not
17.
even close. If this is the worst that we've ever seen and will ever see out of Kevin Durant, then it's a whole lot better than what we've seen from other all-time greats. Kobe was a shell of himself in a final series that nearly ended up in a sweep. Shaq was getting benched in the NBA Finals. But because the Miami Heat walked away with the championship thanks to Dwayne Wade turning into God himself in a Heat jersey, Shaq's performance got swept under the rug. Back in 2010, Kevin Garnett averaged just 10 points per game against the Orlando Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals. But the Celtics still won in 6, so I guess we'll just act like that never happened. Don't get me wrong, seeing Kevin Durant go 0 for 10 in the second half of a playoff game almost feels like some sort of dream. Like I should be waking up any moment now. Watching Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving default to Bruce Brown in the playoffs might just be the least likely thing I'd ever thought I'd see on an NBA court. But the fact is, no matter how good a
those
player
are the two
is,
most
no
clutch
matter
players
what
of all
legacy
time.
they've spent
talk to
years
me.
building,
Yeah, tell
every
me about
single
it.
player has had a playoff run they wish they could get back. A series where they wish they could hit the reset button on and get another chance at. And this round 1 series just happens to be Kevin Durant's. Hope you all enjoyed. And as
No, I didn't
always,
enjoy it.
until next time.
Because no, the reason I didn't enjoy it is because this guy Jimmy just essentially lied. He essentially lied to everybody here, because he pulled up stats that don't matter, and game score. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's when I use the GOAT debate. I'm gonna start using game score. No, nobody uses game score. Uses Kevin Durant in this series. I don't care what anybody says. Had one of the worst playoff performances we have ever seen. Over an entire round. One of the worst. Kobe refusing to shoot in against the Suns is even a better series that he put up than what Kevin Durant just put up. This team was talked about like it was GOAT potential of a team. And but you know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Kyrie Irving said whenever they got together that, I finally have somebody in the fourth quarter I can trust. Yeah, you could trust LeBron. You can't trust Kevin Durant. I don't know. This video was not my favorite. There's just still this notion of Michael Jordan love. on with Jimmy, you can just see it. You can just see it in like everything and in everything he does. There's still, I just hate, and I hate it for basketball, I really do, because there's no reason in hell that a player should have that type of gravitational pull on an entire generation. But it has, and that has affected the next generation. Michael Jordan wasn't as great as people make him out to seem. It was still great, but Jesus Christ, people talk about him like he's God. There's people bring out, Larry Bird called him God in sneakers. That one night he dropped 63 against the Celtics. Yeah. Larry Bird also is not top 15 of all time, or barely top 15 of all time. Stop it. Larry Bird just didn't have the longevity career that the guys had. A finals game that he scored 8 points. Now, I want y'all to picture this for a moment. Imagine if Kobe or LeBron in this new age social media era, imagine if they scored 8 points in a finals game. Just imagine. Imagine if they scored 8 points in a finals game. That would be crazy, right? That would be absolutely ballistically dumb. The amount of criticism they get. But obviously, Larry Bird's not going to get that. And because he said Jordan's God in sneakers, yeah, okay. It was in the 80s and 90s. Nobody in the 80s and 90s would make it other than the greats of the 90s. But take Tony Kukoc and put him in today's game. What is he doing? He's the 13th man on the bench. So let's just be, people don't understand that evolution is a thing, and you do have to judge players by what they did in their era, but also at the same time, there's nobody that can sit here and tell me that definitively Kobe Bryant wasn't a better player than Michael Jordan. You can't sit here and tell me that LeBron James is not a better player than Michael. It's just people, as time goes on, people stop it. Like, let's just stop. Any more recommendations on videos to react to? I don't know. I feel like another Jimmy video would be fire, right? I haven't watched this video. Should we watch this video? LeBron did score 9, yeah, in the finals game. He did. That was in 2011. That was the same series. Yeah, he did score 9. MJ versus Braun. Which one? Pull it up. Oh, the hard truth about the GOAT debate? Okay.
Becoming a liability.
To get the fresh 14.
Obviously, you've seen that. I've watched like the first 45 seconds of this video. Oh, let me be right back. Before I start this video.
To the Lakers. LeBron! Look out below! Oh my Lord!
It's never gonna end, is it? LeBron's reign over the NBA. I've just come to the conclusion that LeBron has hacked into the Matrix and has transcended aging. LeBron is in his 19th NBA season and is somehow still one of the best players on the planet. This isn't supposed to happen. 99% of NBA players peak in their mid to late 20s and then slowly regress as they age, eventually becoming a liability to their team and inevitably sailing off into the sunset, washed up and content with their achievements. But not LeBron. The man is fighting his age like he's got a grudge on time itself. And the more he piles up on these mind-bending feats, the more we must ask ourselves the question, and I really hate to do this, but is LeBron the greatest basketball player of all time? And if he isn't, what would he need to do to truly, once and for all, be the GOAT? About 5 years ago, I uploaded my first basketball-related video onto this channel. The title of that video is LeBron the GOAT. You can still watch this video today, but since it's an absolute dog water of a production, I highly recommend you steer clear of it. To summarize the video, I gave 10 reasons why LeBron would retire as the GOAT. Fast forward 5 years and thousands of hours of watching games, collecting data, and gathering context in this sport that we love. I've since changed my ways and realized that Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. But my original assessment from 5 years ago hasn't completely changed, because I never said LeBron was the GOAT at the time. I just gave 10 reasons why LeBron would retire as the GOAT. But ever since I dropped that video, I've pretty much avoided the GOAT conversation altogether. I've put a spin on the idea of the greatest players in certain aspects of the game. I've talked about the greatest scorers, I've ranked players using purely numbers, but I've never really broken down who the greatest player is, in my opinion, because I just feel like the topic is a bit redundant. And ESPN already gives you a daily update on the GOAT debate anyways, so no need for me to do it. But I think it's time we actually discuss this, because what LeBron is doing at this point in his career is just absurd. At the moment, there are pretty much 3 different camps on the whole GOAT debate. People who think Michael Jordan is the GOAT, people who think LeBron is the GOAT, and people who are wrong. I'm just joking, of course, but not really. I'd say about 75% of people fall into the MJ's the GOAT category, about 20% of people fall into the LeBron's the GOAT category, and about 5% fall into the other category. Usually these other fans believe the GOAT is Wilt or Kobe or Kareem. There's not many of them, but boy, will they die on that hill. See, the thing here is that a lot of the fans in MJ's corner believe that he is and will forever be the GOAT. But realistically, is there anything LeBron can do to surpass him? I mean, there's gotta be some sort of objective metric we can use to distinguish the greatest player of all time. No opinions, no bias, just the facts. If LeBron somehow won 4 more championships and retired with 8 rings, he'd undoubtedly be the GOAT, right? So there are paths for him to become the greatest ever. But where does that threshold lie? And what would LeBron have to achieve to get there?
It's so fucking just, you just know that it's coming. Gonna be the GOAT.
First,
right?
let's just take a look at the basic numbers. Between Michael and LeBron, LeBron has more career points, rebounds, assists, blocks, more triple doubles, higher field goal percentage, and a higher 3-point percentage. And Michael has more steals and a higher free throw percentage. But this whole argument, the career totals argument, is only useful in demonstrating LeBron's longevity and sustained excellence.
All right. So is that not like what we like? Is that not like what the GOAT debate is about? Like, not career numbers and like totals, but like Jesus, if somebody has somebody beaten this many categories, like how are they not the GOAT? It's at that point, it's all about fantasies and just, oh, Michael Jordan was this back in here. Shut the fuck up. All right. Like soldiers now are way better than the 1940s when World War II was going on. But fucking, you know, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they're way better. But, know what I'm saying? But, oh, because 1940 soldiers has more kills than you in war, and because they have more experience in war, they're automatically better than you. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop with the old head shit. Stop it.
These numbers don't
Somebody's better than you, they're better than you.
prove that LeBron's a better scorer, or rebounder, or defender, or shooter than Jordan. They just prove that LeBron's been good at these things for a very, very long time. These numbers also show just how versatile LeBron is, possibly his most valuable asset. So instead of looking at career totals, let's look at career averages. Michael averages more points and more steals, and LeBron averages more assists and more rebounds. And as much as it pains me to say this, this is usually where the argument for the GOAT ends for most people. Throw in a required comment about their finals records and you pretty much have a condensed version of most GOAT debates. But there is so much more to unpack here. So let's unpack it. So y'all know how much I like advanced stats. They don't tell the full story, but if you know which ones to look for, you can discover some nuances in a player's game that you won't get by just watching them play. Player efficiency rating, win shares per 48, offensive box plus minus, defensive box plus minus, value over replacement, and true shooting percentage. These 6 advanced stats give us efficiency, production, value, impact, and pretty much everything in between. And in these 6 advanced statistics, Michael Jordan exceeds LeBron in 5 of them. He's more efficient overall. He contributes to more wins. He contributes to more points. He's better on defense, and he is generally more valuable on the court than LeBron is. The only advanced stat where LeBron tops Jordan is true shooting percentage. Now, in terms of who's a better basketball player, nearly every metric points to Michael Jordan. But really take a look at these numbers, and it's actually uncanny just how close LeBron is to MJ across the board. Just a fraction behind Jordan in pretty much everything. But these numbers aren't even addressing who's greater, because that conversation would involve accolades and accomplishments and impact on the game. Take away the rings, the influence, the intangibles, the opinions, and it's virtually objectively true that Michael was a better basketball player than LeBron. But the GOAT debate isn't necessarily about who is the better player. It's about who is the greatest player. We've got some more unpacking to do. Now, we cannot have a thorough GOAT debate without discussing the accomplishments of each player. Numbers are cool and they have their purpose, but numbers alone aren't indicative of greatness. They're just a vehicle to greatness. This is why, despite James Harden spending half a decade piling up some of the greatest scoring numbers in NBA history, most people don't consider him greater than some players with far lesser offensive numbers. The numbers complement the accolades, not the other way around. This is also why I consider Wilt Chamberlain to have been a better basketball player than Bill Russell, but Bill Russell was greater than Wilt. Wilt achieved his greatness through his numbers, whereas Russell achieved his greatness by contributing to an unrelenting style of winning basketball. So let's take a look at the accomplishments of both.
Okay, let me stop that. Let me stop that notion right now. Wilt didn't win because he didn't have a better team than Bill Russell did. It's like you're putting the 2017 Cavs against the 2017 Warriors. Stop it. There was no way LeBron was going to win because the team that Kevin Durant had and Steph Curry had was way better than the fucking Cavs. Same thing with the fucking Bill Russell and Wilt. Bill Russell won more because he had a better team. That's why he won. Not because he was a better player or he's greater. No, he just had a better team. Stop fucking putting out lies, actual lies. They're he's lying to you right now.
Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Now, there are plenty of other awards a player can earn in the NBA, but these are the ones that really stand out on a player's resume. Championships, Finals MVPs, regular season MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, All NBA selections, and All Defensive Team selections. And amongst these 6 categories, Jordan beats LeBron in 5 of them. And Michael accomplished all of this in just 15 seasons to LeBron's full 18 seasons. The only category where LeBron outperformed Michael is in all NBA selections. And most will argue that, again, this is an accomplishment of longevity more than anything else, which, at this point, seems to be the overall theme in the GOAT debate. Up to this point in his career, the majority of fans will agree that LeBron has been a step below Jordan in terms of greatness. So now the race to become the GOAT has become a marathon, because eventually the sheer volume of LeBron's career numbers and achievements may become so overwhelming that we'll have no choice but to concede that he is in fact the greatest player of all time. Which brings us to a real dilemma in this age-old debate. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. A great quote by the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu regarding the idea of excellence and the sustainability of it. Almost as if you can have longevity or be exceptional, but you can't have both. Now, in the world of basketball and sports in general, usually being exceptional translates to longevity and vice versa. Michael Jordan was excellent for 13 seasons in the NBA. His flame was violently bright and it burned for quite some time. But what if there was a flame that burned about 95% as bright and lasted much longer? At a certain point, the radiance of even the brightest flame is outclassed by the flame that just won't quit. Of course, LeBron isn't a flame. He's a 6'9", 250-pound freak of nature in basketball shoes, but his light shines about 95% as bright as Michael Jordan's did, and it's lasting a whole lot longer. When does the longevity of LeBron's brilliance simply outmatch the slightly greater but much shorter brilliance of Michael? Because as we've discussed, Mike trumps LeBron in pretty much every single metric
LeBron has had a single
than
game
longevity.
peak better than Michael. But if we're talking like what Michael did in those 6 finals compared to what LeBron has done in all of his finals, I wouldn't even say 98. I'd say they're dead ass. Like in finals, they're completely like very similar.
And overall production. So the real question here is, how much longer will LeBron have to be excellent before the majority agrees that he is greater than Michael was? The man is in his 19th NBA season and he's leading the NBA in scoring. He's still a top 5 player in the league and his bag is getting deeper and deeper with every season. Here's a chart of LeBron's total points, assists, and rebound averages throughout each season of his career. Each point on the graph represents the total average of points, assists, and rebounds for every season of his career. So, for example, this season LeBron is putting up 8, 6, and 30 a game, so his total for the season is 44. Now, in the NBA, anything above a total of 40 is exceptional. LeBron's total production has exceeded 40 in 17 different seasons. Now here's Michael's total average points, assists, and rebounds for every season of his career. This is by far the greatest argument in favor of LeBron in the GOAT debate. The man has simply sustained excellence for longer than Mike did. And although the numbers are just a vehicle to greatness, there has got to be a point where the numbers are just too glaring to ignore. LeBron's numbers are getting to that point. But some fans will argue that there were other players that were still really good this late in their career. You mean like Kareem, or Kobe, or Karl Malone? They weren't even close. LeBron's already the only player to be a part of the 30K, 10K, 10K club. Aside from a freak injury, he'll undoubtedly break Kareem's scoring record. He'll probably play the most seasons in an NBA career. He already has the record for most All-NBA selections, and he's still adding to what is probably the longest career highlight reel with moments like this. If LeBron is still doing this in a couple years, while still putting up all NBA numbers, I really think it's going to be difficult to say that he's not the greatest player ever.
Okay, but no, let me address that. Because the exact same argument was used a couple years ago, where they said, oh, well, if he sustains this excellence for a couple more years, I mean, he's undoubtedly be the GOAT. No, he's never going to be the GOAT for you dumbasses that don't understand basketball. Want to know why? Because you dumbasses are fixated on what LeBron, on what MJ, his legacy and his legend is that the media has pushed up to you for this long, and what you haven't had, you've had to Skip Bayless over the on media for the past 20 years, telling you LeBron James isn't that good. You haven't had somebody that is pro LeBron James on TV. Since like Shannon did it when Undisputed was made 6 years ago. Like, come on now. I heard this exact same thing a couple years ago. And a couple years ago, it was, he's got if he does it for a couple more years, then he'll be the GOAT. But what you fail to realize is that when a couple years passes, and he's probably still going to be doing not what he is doing now, but hell, who knows? But he's still going to be a top player in this league. And then you're going to say, well, if he does it for a couple more years, I mean, I don't know. He might be the... Stop it. You're never going to anoint him the GOAT because of points per game. If Michael Jordan was at 29 points per game and not 33 for his playoff career, then I will promise you, I will guarantee it. LeBron would be by far the GOAT considered by everybody. By far. But because he is 33 points a game in the playoffs and he's better than LeBron's, even though, and it's so memorable of Michael Jordan's shots back in the day, whenever he fucking hit like 2 game winners, when LeBron has literally in the playoffs hit way more game winners than Kobe and Michael. Think about this. Combined. He's made more than both of them. Combined. More game winners. But there's this notion that Skip Bayless put out there years ago, and everyone's ran with it, that LeBron isn't clutch, that no player ever is more clutch than Jordan because he made those shots, and it's all hearsay, she says, and no one ever goes and fact checks these guys about it. Michael Jordan missed multiple game-winning shots. Michael Jordan also hit a couple of game-winning shots, but LeBron James is a more clutch player than Michael Jordan. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel. A more clutch player to me is somebody who I have to worry about everybody. Not just him. If I have to just worry about you, I can blitz you with 2 or 3. What Kobe did when he made that last shot over like 3, what was that series? Like it was against, I think, like Phoenix or somebody. Where he just shot over like everybody. Yeah, he shot over like with like 3 people. Yeah, no. Kobe's great. Very, very great. But he didn't do that often. Wanna know why? Because it's hard to make those shots. What's harder to defend as an NBA player and as a basketball player, telling you this, what's harder to defend is somebody who I can't double you because I know you're gonna make the right play. And I know that you're gonna get it to an open guy who's going to make an open shot. That's what it comes down to. A better clutch game player is better if he can make passes on. People bring up the he passed it to Steve Curry, he passed it to Kukoc. Oh, he passed it to these guys, Robert Horry. Yeah, he did that, and he gets praised for that. But when Braun did it a couple years ago, it was shamed upon and said, "Oh, he doesn't have the clutch gene. He just doesn't have what Kobe and Mike did. He just doesn't have that killer mentality that they had because he passed out of the last shot." When Jordan and Kobe literally did it multiple times. All right, let's just stop it. Let's just fucking stop it. All right, stop that shit. That shit is so annoying, so stupid of an argument.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. While LeBron's legacy is growing as he plays more seasons, Michael's legacy would have been slightly diminished if he played more seasons. Of course, this isn't a matter of fact, but all the evidence points towards this assumption. Michael Jordan retiring after playing just 13 NBA seasons in 1998 was the best thing he could have ever done for his legacy. The Bulls were not.
Oh, you don't think? The best thing you could. You see the mind tricks that they play on people? That was the best thing he could do for his legacy. Why should that matter? He came back and he was terrible on the Wizards. He was terrible. He was what LeBron was to the Lakers, but LeBron won a chip. LeBron has a ring. Stop it, man. Stop that bullshit, man. I hate that shit. Where people act like history doesn't fucking matter.
Going to win another.
He literally just said it as somebody who says Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I give him credit. He said that, listen, Michael Jordan retiring in 98 was the best thing for his legacy. Because he wasn't winning in 99. He wasn't winning in 2000. He wasn't winning in any year after that. And so if he would have had years where he went to the playoffs and lost, it would hurt his legacy. The fact that we live in a world where it hurts your legacy to lose it hurts your legacy to lose in the finals, but not before the finals. His Chicago Bulls team probably would have went back to the finals, but they would have lost. Wanna know why? Because Tim Duncan and Duncan Robinson was on the same team, right? I said Duncan Robinson, David Robinson. But that's like you see what I'm saying? But because Michael Jordan didn't have a loss. It is 6-0, 6-0. Yeah, you're a fucking casual ass fan. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about basketball to me.
The championship and the backbone of the dynasty he had built had all but vanished by the beginning.
Phil Jackson had left his. Yeah, stop it.
Of the 1999 season. If he had played through that 3-year retirement gap from 1999 to 2001, he would have either stayed with the Bulls and put up huge numbers on a losing team, or signed with a different team and chased rings. Both options being far less illustrious than him going out on top with the team that drafted him. Michael's career was the perfect storm. He was drafted by a franchise that was ready and willing to build around him. He was on a roster that suited his skill sets extremely well, and he and the Bulls peaked right as the dominant teams from the 80s and early 90s like the Lakers, Celtics, and Pistons began to fade away. You could not have written a better career if you tried. On the other hand, despite his success, LeBron really got the short end of the deal many times throughout his career. He spent his first 7 seasons in the NBA playing for a team that could not have cared less about building a coherent team around him. He spent 4 straight finals going toe-to-toe with the most dominant dynasty in modern NBA history outside of Jordan's Bulls. Michael was surrounded by players who were all willing to buy into their system. LeBron has spent many years carrying the load of bad rosters and seemingly incompetent teammates. Part of which is his own fault for trying to play GM and putting together piss-poor rosters.
Agreed.
And I bring up these small nuances because the GOAT debate is very nuanced. As much as people want to act like the whole 6-0 in the finals is the end-all be-all to the discussion, it's just not. If rings were all that mattered, then Bill Russell would be the GOAT.
Thank you.
Oh, but he played a long time ago. That doesn't count. Okay, well then Robert Horry is the GOAT because he has 7 rings to Jordan's 6. Well, yeah, but Horry wasn't the best player on any of those championships. Okay, so is the argument about rings, or is it about being the best player on the court, or a mixture of both? Is a player's performance, despite how masterful it was, all in vain if his team loses? The line becomes less and less clear the deeper you dig. No single metric can be used to determine this debate. And the unpacking of every small minute detail is a necessary burden. But unfortunately, it's a burden that most fans won't bother to take on.
Because they're casuals. They're dumbasses.
At the moment, I personally believe Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time.
You're blind.
I also think he's the best basketball player of all time.
You are blind,
but
that's why.
Unlike some fans, I don't think the door has closed on LeBron. I think that if LeBron can continue to dominate the league for a few more seasons and continue to shatter our previous notions of what we thought was possible in a single NBA career, I think that he has a chance to retire as the...
He already has. Stop this! Stop this! If he just stop it! He already has. He already has. Literally, this season alone, he has 30 points, and it was 37. Think about that. He's 37 years old, and he has already passed the single best year 19 season that anybody has ever had was Kareem, when they averaged 19 points a game. LeBron James is at 30 points a game, and still at the top of his game, and still one of the 3 best players in the league. Stop it. Stop it. Stop this notion that, oh, he has more to prove. No, he doesn't. And if he comes back next year and drops fucking even 28, 8 and 8 again, or if he drops 25, 6 and 6 again, say he declines a little bit, he is the GOAT. Stop this shit. There's at some point you have to, like, there's at some point where you have to stop being delusional and actually be smart when it comes to the GOAT debate. And if you are always going to be delusional, then you will never understand true greatness. You will never. You'll be fixated on the last, you'll be fixated on the older times. He is top three. It's Giannis, KD, and Bron. That's top three. There's no debate about that. That's top three. That was listen. That's top. There's no debate about that, Jacob. Stop it. He's up there. I don't care who. I love Luka. Luka was great this season. I love Jokic. Jokic was great this season. No, they're not better than LeBron. LeBron did literally what Jokic was doing, but better and on a worse team, and he just didn't make the playoffs, and everyone's going to criticize him for that. But imagine if Jokic went out there and averaged. Yeah, KD's top 5. Yeah, KD's top 5. KD, listen, I agree. KD had a terrible meltdown this postseason. KD's top 5. If you want to say, I don't know. I'd say Giannis is 1 by far. If people said Luka's 2 and Bron's 3, I wouldn't even be mad at that. I think it's got to be Giannis, Luka, Bron, or it's got to be Giannis, KD, Bron. There's got to be, that's the 3 that they're like, that's got to be, and whoever is not 2 has to be 4. So it has to be Giannis, Luka, Bron, KD, or it has to be Giannis, KD, Bron, Luka, and that's what I think it is. I think it's Giannis, KD, Bron, and Luka, and that's why I held this playoff series with KD so hard against him. Joel's not top. No. Joel's 5. Joel's 5. Joel had an MVP type season this year. An MVP type season last year. Joel is not better than the 4 names I named. He's not better than them. Sorry to tell you how it is. He's not better than those guys. He's a big man that loves to. He can be dominant, but he chooses not to be. He wants to go out there and shoot too many threes. He wants to be too pretty ball. He played great today against the Heat, and they won. Or was that last night? I think it was last night. But I think that with Joel, the Sixers are a better team than the Heat. I think that they will come back and win the series. But I'm not saying Joel's trash. I'm saying he's top 5. I think he's 5. I don't think Joel's better than any of those guys, and I don't think Jokic is better than any of those, especially not Jokic.
The greatest player of all time. But of course, only time will tell. And fortunately for LeBron, time seems to perpetually be on his side.
Like I said, I let the things that I think were wrong in that video out, but I just it is what it is. He won the scoring title, Jacob, because LeBron didn't play 2 games. All right, stop it. Stop this notion that Joel was the best scorer this year. LeBron was. LeBron was the best scorer this year. So let's stop it. LeBron had 2 games to qualify for points per game in scoring, but he didn't play the last 2 games of the season because he. So, stop that notion. All right, but I'm a end stream. 2 hours. 2 hours is a good comeback stream. So, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys. Another night, probably tomorrow night. Type shit. We're gonna be back tomorrow, and we're gonna be back stronger than ever.